Hello, loves of my life. Maybe one day I'll actually get ready for a reading, but I'm not quite sure what day that's going to be yet. Maybe tomorrow. I do have to meet with a lady in the morning, so maybe I'll look nicer. Okay, first and foremost, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules, and this is Hidden Jules Tarot. We are going to do an 11/11 portal reading, and I brought out the angels. We have the giant book. Look at this thing. I love Alana Fairchild. She's amazing, because hello. So we're going to talk to the angels about this 11/11 portal. Couple of things. Let me get through this really quickly. I am open for private readings. I'll have all of that information down in the description box below. I'll also have an Etsy store link. I've started to do digital products for our community. It's just got some holiday invitations, some Thanksgiving cards and things like that on there at the moment. But as we expand, I'd like to start doing some interactive journals and some workshops and things of that nature. So that will be down there. I also have an angel tree link. I was part of an organization that helps justice impacted individuals that are overcoming homelessness and addiction, because I was one of those people at one point. Now we're thriving, not surviving, but the angel tree link is for the children of those participants, so that way they can have Christmas presents on Christmas morning. So all of that information will be down there. Also my Cash App and Venmo if you'd like to donate to me, this channel, or to the nonprofits that I support. So thank you for letting me share. Okay, let's get into this 11/11. Okay, the sacred scar. No fucking way. Oh my gosh, dude. Y'all saw it. Oh, there's two. But guess what number this one is? It's 11. It's 11. Oh. I'll have to blur her out. I didn't realize that her titties are on there. I was so excited about the 11. The sacred scar. It's down her heart chakra. So maybe something that once brought us pain, turning the pain into purpose. Okay, we also have one that's on the back as well. It's the Alpha Alcyon. It's 24. She is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oopsie. I'll blur it out. I'll blur it out because, like I said, I was just so excited that it was an 11. So excited. Okay, let's read into it. Let's read into it. Like I said, I have to read out of the book with this, because, like I said, have you seen the huge book this is? Okay. Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival. What did I just say? We are thriving, not surviving anymore. Of your willingness to be alive. The sacred scar speaks of that which once caused pain being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from woundedness to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. We are not ashamed. You can trust your healing process and in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. Oh my gosh. I was just... Okay, like I said, coming from somebody that was in active addiction for so long, and then I created another life out of that pain and started down the path of criminal justice reform, which I still wholeheartedly support all of that mission, because that was something that really, changed my life. It says this: the Oracle of Sacred Scar lets you know that your greatest struggles are the pathway to your potential. You are not being punished. Those circumstances have not been imposed upon you by Spirit, but Spirit will work with you to free you of negativities and bring you into the light, stimulating the sacred alchemical wisdom within your heart. that knows how to distill goodness, grace, and healing from even the most terrible experiences. If you are deep in suffering now, know that Spirit is with you, loving you and bringing you this oracle. You shall heal. Do not give up. Proceed until you are exactly where you most want to be. You have the inner spirit to ensure even a negative experience will only cause positive growth in you or your life. If you've been following me, with my channel for this last month or whatever, I'm sure that you hear me say a lot of times, like, I don't believe in good or bad. I think it's all good. Because literally every single thing I talk about how there's always a blessing in every single lesson, and that, the universe is constantly like working in your favor and for your highest good. Even if you can't see it, we just always have to scale out instead of being in survival and seeing only what's in front of us. And so that way we can, see all of the possibilities that's going on in our life. I mean, even like I said, I had tower moment after tower moment in the last couple of weeks, but I also I am a part of Spirit, and I know that Spirit has my back, and I know that all of this is for my highest good. And I, like I said, I wholeheartedly believe it was because I needed to, pivot a little bit. And now the way that I'm viewing the world, the mindsets, the old belief systems and things like that, I've moved away from status, and I've moved more into a heart-centered place, so that way I can be here with you. So let's look at 24. Let's look at Alpha of Halcyon. 24 could be significant. 2s and 4s, that's stability and companionship, partnership. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, is that it? Okay. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Oh, what did I just say? Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. Okay, so Halcyon is the brightest star of the Pleiades star system. For anybody out there that believes in star seeds, the Pleiades are out here. Okay, holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine healing power of compassion, and the grace of mercy. The Oracle of Alpha of Halcyon supports us in relaxing and reconnecting to optimism, even during tough times. In such a state, we will realize that difficulties will eventually come to an end and we will be provided for. What I just say, that Spirit's always got your back. This oracle brings guidance that a new reality of happiness is available to us even now as we steadily make our way to the light of a happy new start. That just made my entire life, and I can't wait for this to reach the collective that it needs to. I am stoked for y'all. What a beautiful, beautiful message. Okay, let's get into some tarot. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful 1111 portal. I know that we have kind of like a Kazemi that's going on between the Cancer, the Jupiter and Cancer, and then I know that Saturn and Neptune, Saturn's in Neptune, it's Kazemi with some, I don't know, but we got a lot of energy going on right now. I'm a Cancer, so the Cancer and Jupiter is the expansive energy, which we love to see it. It's Pisces. That's what it is. The Saturn with Neptune and Pisces. Yeah. Okay, look at us. We're continuing I was interrupting myself. That's crazy. Okay. Continuing despite dire stress. Okay, so we've been feeling restless. We've been feeling stuck. But, you know, like I said, there's new beginnings. There's new things coming along for us. I mean, things can get stressful sometimes. I understand. Like I said, I've been through every loss that you can possibly imagine. Like literally, every grieving process that you can imagine. I've been through homelessness. I've been through death. You know, like I said, it was an active addiction. I was literally out there watching my friends die. I'm still to this day, like, having to watch a lot of my loved ones learn extremely hard lessons. I've been through it all. Literally, I've been through it all. Multiple times, so. But there's always a purpose for that. And like I said, like, number one, I have a son, and, like, I wholeheartedly believe that I will be able to help him through literally any type of situation. I've been extremely poor. Like I said, I've been homeless multiple times. I've been on the street. And we're still here, baby. We're still here. And that's the kind of energy that we're giving with the Wheel of Fortune out here. Because change, chance, fate, happiness, cycles, destiny, all of that is coming for us. The wheel is... It's here. It's here. 11-11. 11-11, make a wish, motherfucker. That's what I want to say. Make a big wish. Get them lofty goals out there. Okay, this is what's crossing us here. Don't be too crazy with this overabundance. But also, like, I feel like there's got to be a balance between, you know, like, we do have lofty goals. And I feel like, you know, it might be a time to make some lofty goals. Yes, we have to be practical. Yes, we have to, you know, keep ourselves grounded and rooted in the situation. But sharing, supporting, Spirit's out here supporting you with all of the overabundance that you know, abundance is our birthright. Just thought you should know, in case you didn't know. I understand people struggle. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. But that doesn't mean that anybody's abandoned you or forsaken you or whatever. You just have to be able to change your perspective of the situation. Okay? How are we going to get out of victimization and into the betterment? Ooh, okay. Look at this. Bum, bum, bum. We have Judgment with the Tower and the Three of Wands. So something that there was definitely a decision that was made. Might have caused a tower moment. A little, you know, reality check to wake us up to our purpose. You know, having to believe in our personal power. And that's been the overarching message with this sacred scar, you know. There was something that shook you to your core. And I think I've talked about this before about past life regressionists. They talk about this deal about how you come into this world with a karmic contract, and in order to clear that karmic debt and to be the catalyst for growth, there has to be a foundational shift of some sort. We come into this world getting taught every little thing, literally how to breathe, how to eat, how to everything from our family dynamic. And the past life regressionists say that we sign these contracts to be in the family dynamic that we are in, to have the trauma that we do and all that stuff, so that way we can have the opportunities to overcome them. And I feel like that's what this is. That's what this is right here. Some decisions were fated with the Wheel of Fortune back here. This is huge. We got 1, 2, 3 major arcana. So this is long-lasting change that's happening. So that way we can awaken, we can have purpose, the rejuvenation that we've needed in our life. We have some Aries energy out here. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. That's what this card is. Balance, celebration, family, everything that you could possibly want. Now, if you ever had any doubt that I wasn't tuned in with spirit, I don't know how many 11s we can get, okay? We got an 11 on the angel card. We got an 11 right here. 11, 11. And we're doing the 11, 11 portal. Lock in, babes. Lock in. Because we out here. With the sword of truth. She's speaking the truth. We're saying it for the people in the back here. Okay, what else do we have for the collective? Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy for you. Oh. What else? What else? What else? Tell us the good stuff, Spirit. Okay, one more shuffle. Yeah, okay. Like I said, there has been some obstacles that have been in the way. Okay? That's life. It's life. That's what happens. We go through stuff. You know? If there's, like I've said this before, if there's one thing that we can count on, it's the ebbs and flows of life. That's the law of the universe. So, we ebb and flow. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, yep. There could have been, like I said, there could have been some type of injustice that happened with this decision that was made back here. But Spirit's having your back and the wheel had to turn. There was maybe some bias, some false accusations. I know that I had some false accusations just happen to me recently. People don't know that I know, but I do. And it caused, you know, maybe some burden and some stress and things like that. And it created a loss. I just was talking about loss with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. But, I mean, I think it gave us some type of independence with the, it broke us out of this cycle. I'm sure you were angry. This is giving angry energy. I was too. The first day that it happened, I felt very angry. Because there was some type of carelessness that happened with the King of Wands. Yeah, it might have caused some type of arguments as well. But we're healing from that. We're getting opportunities. With the King of Wands, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We don't even need to get into that energy. There's no room for that in this beautiful energy right here. Okay? We're putting that over there. I know, toxic positivity. I'm sorry, but like, we focus on the good. We don't feed negative energies around here. I'll tell you the truth, though. I'm not going to lie to you about nothing. I will, like I said, I'll mention it, but yeah. Okay, let's get some clarifiers around this. Tell me what this tower is about, Spirit, or the wheel. No, let's do the Wheel of Fortune first, and then we'll get to the tower. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. No, it didn't. Stop. Stop with it. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Oh my gosh. You're gonna, the threes. 333 could be a number for you. I've got the 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and 3 of Wands out here. Oh my gosh. Or no, that's a 2. For some reason, I thought it was 3. That's okay. Still, the reason that I said that, there's a reason behind it. So, okay, we're making a methodical, a strategy. He's slowly but surely getting this pentacle to where it needs to go. There's going to be some news that might be coming in for you, knights or messengers, and he's got an offer to be made. It's something that has to do with your community as well, and that's going to bring you this great stability and, you know, milestones are being reached. The Four of Wands is also a community card as well. So, okay, let's see what else is going on. Tell me about this tower. Tell me about this tower. You're ready for this opportunity, I can tell. You're ready for this opportunity. Oh! 10 of Pentacles. Let's see. It's going to bring you long-term stability. Spirit, tell me about this tower. Whoa. Yeah, you just weren't, the opportunities that you thought that were coming in for you, it wasn't fulfilling you. It wasn't bringing you the emotional, like, it wasn't hitting. Wasn't hitting with your vibe. Yeah. You thought it was going to be a victory. Was not. Wasn't slapping. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. That's where that energy is coming from. The King of Cups in reverse. So, a little bit of immature energy that's going on around here. Page of Wands. And then we also have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So that's basically what I was saying. Like with the tower, there was a judgment call that was made because you weren't happy, like you were not happy in a situation that was supposed to bring you this creative, this love, this abundance, and there was no like security in the matter. You didn't like it. It wasn't bringing you this fulfillment out here. These 1111s. Double confirmation on that. I can't make this shit up. I really can't. I wish I could, but I can't. It's there. It's there. The 10 of Pentacles is still at the bottom. Tell me more about this 1111. Yeah, so it's going to be different from your past. No more toxic behaviors and things of that nature. It's going to be different. It's different this time. Because I have the 6 of Cups. What's this? 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Yeah, no more past selfish energy. What'd I tell you? There's the Devil. See? Getting out of all of those environments that were no longer serving us anymore. This portal is bringing in the stuff that's going to be working in our favor. Like I said, that stuff right there, we've learned how to use discernment in situations, I feel like. I think that's one of the main lessons that we've taken. People are watching, though. They're out here. Oh my gosh. Look, another confirmation. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the wheel's turning in your favor. And there's definitely going to be a new offer because they've seen all of the work that you've done. Yeah. I don't know. Something seems to be unfinished, though. You're just not done on your journey. There's just more abundance to be had here. Oh my gosh. Look, the King and Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. We're still just in the journey of building our legacy here. And there's so many opportunities. I mean, with the World in reverse, like I said, there's still something open that we maybe need to figure out how to close out. Maybe a false beginning that happened in the past with a love connection. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Oh my goodness gracious. That was incredible. Yeah, there was the 10 of Swords. So we need to let it go. Dead, done, over. I absolutely love to see that for you. That's one of my favorite things ever. Like I said, is, you know, alchemizing. I'm a huge Carl Jung fan. The alchemical process changed my life. Like, huge Carl Jung fan. So, and ironically, like I said, I was in active addiction, and I found that name actually in the big book of AA because one of the members went over, his name was Hazard, that was his last name. he went over to see the Swedish psychologist of Carl Jung. And whenever he got back, he had talked to Bill W., which is one of the founders of AA. And Bill hooked up with the Oxford group and created the steps out of the information that he pulled from Carl Jung, and then also with the help of the Oxford group. We do have the Queen of Cups right here as well. There could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy out here. So yeah, bringing love into every situation that comes in for you through this 1111 portal. We also have some retrogrades that are going on at the moment. So definitely any type of, re-looking at any type of situation. Could be regeneration though. It could be rejuvenation though. Yeah, just watch your back on the past. Like, we don't need it anymore. The door, like I said, there's something from the past. The world in reverse was meaning that the cycle was just not done. Oh, well, there you go. Now, look, these two risque cards, I can't even show them. Yeah, it was the toxic attachments from the past. So, okay, that was pretty much the best 1111 portal reading ever. And once again, I'm so happy for the collective. With that, I will leave it there. Please subscribe to my channel. Your engagement is super important. I am just starting this channel out, and I'm so happy for you to be here. I thank you so much for being here. We're just getting going. Hit the bell so that way you know whenever my readings post, and I will see y'all on the next one. I do have all individual sign readings up, and I'm about to do another love reading for everyone as well. So much love to you. Have an amazing 1111 portal. I forgot I have my mic on. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.